Yo, what's up guys, it's the FPL Pundit here and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the top captains for game week 6. If you're new to my channel, consider hitting the subscribe button, turn on the post notification icon, just that bell so that anytime I post a new video, you are going to be notified. And I would also like you to stick around to my channel because I'm going to be posting a lot of quality FPL content right on this channel. So please make sure you hit the subscribe button, and as you watch this video, whatever you enjoy there, just make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you have one or two opinions to share with me concerning Fantasy Premier League, you can leave it in the comments section below. So without further ado, let's get straight into the top captains for game week 6. Yo, welcome back guys. So this is the first list of players I have for top captains for game week 6. So now these 3 players you see on the screen are not the only players I'm choosing or tipping to be top captains for game week 6. I have 2 other players, so making a list of 5 players for top captains for game week 6. So now if you have any of these players, you can just look to choose one of these, but the 3 major players and you should be looking to captain this week is what you're seeing right now. The other 2 players are just like alternatives if you don't really want to captain any of these 3 players you're seeing on the screen. So introducing these players one by one, the first we have Ronaldo, secondly we have Salah, and thirdly we have Antonio from the left. The first person is Ronaldo on this list, and this is no surprise to most of us, as we see that Ronaldo is a top captain for anybody. Most people definitely want to captain Ronaldo, but apart from that, there are a few stats and a few reasons why Ronaldo is #1 captain for game week 6. And the first reason the first reason why I've chosen Ronaldo to be top captain is because of the fixtures among 3 of them. Now Ronaldo is playing at home against Aston Villa in Old Trafford, and Salah and Antonio are actually going away to play the respective teams they are playing. We see that Liverpool is going to be playing against Brentford in Brentford's home, and Antonio is going to be playing against Leeds United in Leeds United home. Ronaldo on this first list is the only player who is playing at home, which for some reasons it could be an added advantage for the team is playing for. Home advantage kind of helps, and it will be very hard for Aston Villa to want to get a point or even beat Manchester United in Old Trafford. Not that is impossible, but it's just what we see that mostly play out in football. Apart from that, what are the other reasons Ronaldo is top captain? Now we see that Ronaldo is selected by 47.1% of managers, and even is currently the second most brought in player ahead of game week 6. And this is actually very positive because if you look at the statistics so far, he has played just 2 matches and he has been wonderful, scoring 3 goals, no assists currently, no chances created. He has a total shot of 13 shots in just 2 games. His expected goal is 3.32. His points is expected assist is 0.02, and his point per match is 9.5. So he's a forward, he's just priced at 12.7 million. And even personally, I don't have Ronaldo, but I'm to an extent still thinking of bringing in Ronaldo to my team. So that is the major reason why Ronaldo is #1 captain for this game week. So moving on to the next player, we have Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is just priced at 12.6 million, is owned by 57.2% of managers currently, which is actually an increase from the previous ownership. Salah has scored 4 goals so far this season. He has also 3 assists. He has created 3 chances. He has a total shot of 22 shots in all the matches he has played so far this season. His expected goal is 3.54. His expected assist is 1.61, and his points per match is 10. Now, not just that, Salah has always been the most captained player since the first game week, apart from Bruno Fernandes at a particular point in time. So since the arrival of Ronaldo, we still see that despite Ronaldo's influence, Salah has still always been the most captain player, and I think that won't be any different this weekend. But because of the fixtures Salah is going to be having, he's going to be playing against Brentford. It's not necessarily a difficult fixture, but we all know how defensive Brentford can get, and we definitely know they are going to prepare ahead of this match and try every possible means to make sure they get something out of that match, trying to stop Liverpool. That's that about making Salah your captain. Let's move on to the next option for captaincy. So if you don't have Salah or you don't have Ronaldo, definitely you should have Antonio. But if you have any of these players still, but you're still not looking to captain them, Now here is Antonio. Antonio is playing against Leeds United this weekend. He's owned by 34.2% of managers. His expected assists, first of all, is 1.48. Now Antonio is the kind of striker whereby he's going to make a better captain than Ronaldo this particular game, most especially because of his expected assists. We see that he is not just a goal scorer, he assists in games too. He assists the other players in the pitch. If he's not scoring, he could actually get your assist. So unlike Ronaldo, where we all know that okay, he's just get the goals, it's not really about the assist. That means what if he doesn't score in a particular match? Your chances of having double points for your captain is actually slimmer. But with Antonio, who has 4 goals so far this season, just the same about Salah. He even has better stats than Salah this season. Despite missing 1 match, he has 4 goals already, has 4 assists already, and has created about the same number of big chances for his team. His total shots, he has 18 shots, and his expected goals is 3.50. His expected assists is 1.48, and his point per match is 9.75. Had it been he has played the last match, he definitely would have had more stats than this by now. He had a red card and he has served his punishment, and we are expecting Antonio to be back this coming game week. So if you have Antonio and you think you don't want to captain the likes of Ronaldo, or you don't want to captain the likes of Salah, Antonio is the next best option for you to choose as captain for this game week. We have the next list of players for top captains for this game week. So now these 2 players are alternatives to the 3 I have mentioned earlier. Now these players are not top captains per se, but like I said, they are alternatives, and here are the reasons why I have said they are alternatives. Starting with Benrahma. Benrahma to an extent can be considered as top captain, but we've seen that so far this season is not like the likes of his counterpart Salah, who is in the midfield also. Salah has scored or assisted in almost every game so far this season. Why Benrahma still has an interesting start is just an alternative, like I said, if you don't want to captain any of the 3 I've mentioned earlier. But if you have Benrahma and still have any of those players in your team, you should consider looking at those players before you take in Benrahma as your captain. So his price at just 6.5 million, is owned by 32.6% of managers. He has a total of 3 goals so far this season in the Premier League. He has assist of 2 assists. His chances created is just 2. He has a total of 11 shots, which is actually impressive for a midfielder. He has an expected goal of 1.22 and expected assist of 1.18. His point per match so far is 7.8, and as you can see, his point per match is low. So you might not necessarily consider Benrahma to be your captain this game week, but because of the cool stats and how consistent he has been so far, he is worthy to be your captain if you're looking at an alternative option for captaincy. But I really don't see most people trying to captain Benrahma this game week. I really don't see that happening because Antonio is back. So if you're not even looking at Antonio before because of the red card, now that he's back, Antonio is the player you're most likely going to be looking at. So now the last player is Lukaku, and now you might be surprised about why I have chosen Lukaku to be an alternative rather than a top captain, and here's the reason. Now Lukaku has a very difficult fixture this weekend. It doesn't really matter. He's playing against Manchester City. Still, he has very good statistics against Manchester City. In the past Premier League record, he has about 5 goals against Manchester City. Now let's quickly look at his stats we're seeing on the screen, and so that I can explain further from there. So he's 11.6 million, is owned by 31.6% of managers. He has 3 goals so far this season. He has not assisted any game so far this season. He has created a total of 2 big chances, a total of 15 shots in the games he has played. His expected goal is 2.84. His expected assist is 1.49, and his point per match is 6.25. And we see that among the 5 players I've mentioned so far, he has the lowest points per match. The major reason why I picked Lukaku as an alternate captain rather than a top captain is because he's going to be playing against Manchester City, and so far this season Lukaku has blanked against all the top teams he has played against, and so far he has played just 2 top teams, and playing Manchester City will be the top team he has played this season. The first match was against Liverpool. Lukaku wasn't able to get a goal against Liverpool, and secondly was against Spurs. Despite Chelsea winning 3-0, Lukaku blanked. Now I watched that match and I saw that it wasn't exactly his fault. He tried his best. He was trying to give players assists, but they weren't just responsive to his passes. and they weren't also getting the ball enough to him to help him get the goals. So if you're looking at captaining Lukaku this game week, I think you should just, back down. Don't exactly captain him except you don't have any other options. So it's just an alternate captain, and let's just stick with that. So in the next video, I'm going to be talking about my team selection for game week 6. So until then, I've not exactly locked in my captain. I've not chosen my captain yet. I'm still contemplating on who to be my captain. I have really not decided yet. I don't know if I should captain Lukaku or I should captain Salah. I don't have Ronaldo, but I still have Antonio. So until I choose who's going to be my captain, I'm just going to make sure keep you guys informed with everything I'm doing with my fantasy Premier League. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'm going to catch you in my next video, guys. Peace.